This is a Time Warner Cable community presentation.
Welcome to Get Fit. On this episode, we will be exploring the EA Sports Madden NFL 15 cover. Then we're going to throw it over to a combat sport, Muay Thai boxing. After that, we're having a personal training session, and we're going to finish it off with tips on how to stay fit at work. Hello there, I'm Crystal Rich, and I'm at LA Live in downtown Los Angeles, where two NFL stars, Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton and reigning Super Bowl champion Richard Sherman are going head-to-head to see who will win the Madden 15 cover. Fans voted on ESPN.com to see who will be the next cover boy. The event is taking place right behind me at the center of LA Live. The most athletic and electrifying NFL athletes go head-to-head each year to compete for one of the most prestigious honors, to be the face of the EA Sports Madden NFL cover. This year, two standouts on both sides of the ball went head-to-head in front of an exhilarated crowd. Fans were pumped for Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton, who won the NFC South last season. But it was the reigning Super Bowl champion Richard Sherman who won the cover, making this Cam's second loss for the cover in the finals. And I saw you had the Richard Sherman shirt on. Why are you happy that he won, and why did you vote for him?
Richard Sherman deserves it. You know, he's the best corner out there.
Say it again.
He's the best corner out there.
Say it one more time. I couldn't hear you.
He's the best corner out there.
All right.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game.
The best corner of the game. Who did you vote for?
I voted for Sherman as well.
Why?
He's the best corner. He's a local guy. I just like him overall.
I saw that you voted for who?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, and he didn't win. Why did you think that Cam Newton was deserving of the Madden 15 cover?
He was deserving because he's been like the best player in the league for the last couple years, but you know, Sherman more popular, so he got it.
Do you think it has to do with anything that he's the Super Bowl champion?
Has a lot to do with the Super Bowl, yeah.
You guys all have the right shirt on. Why do you think Richard Sherman was deserving?
Because he played well. He played hard, and you know, he's the greatest in the game right now.
Yeah. The athleticism of the self-proclaimed greatest quarterback in the league captured the attention of fans who voted him on the cover. Now that the new cover boy, Richard Sherman, is all sworn in, it's time for his close-up. I'm joined right now by the best corner in the league, Richard Sherman. Richard, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You know, you've had such an illustrious career thus far in the NFL. You're the reigning Super Bowl champion, and now your face will grace the Madden 15 cover. Explain what you're feeling right now.
Oh man, it's tremendous joy, it's happiness, it's excitement, man. It's a dream come true, a goal accomplished, something that you can never quantify with words.
Okay, now, you know, I find it just a little bit ironic that in the 2011 NFL draft, Cam Newton was #1 overall. What round were you drafted in?
The 5th.
And now, whose face is on the Madden cover?
I think mine. You know, it still hasn't hit me yet, so you know, I'm still working on getting my head around that. But man, it's exciting.
I think it's exciting too. Now, take me through the process of getting here. People have been campaigning. Cam Newton himself had the best gamer in the league campaign going from.
Ace Boogie, that Madden game you just played. Run me through the last play. I'm the best gamer in the league. And when you try me with sorry gamers like that, that's the results you get. And who are you challenging next? My fellow Madden cover vote finalist. And who is that? Mr. Richard Sherman.
And what has the process been like for you?
It's been a whirlwind, man. You know, you go against some stiff competition. You know, I had to go against, you know, Jimmy Graham, Cap. You know, I had to go against some great players, and you never know how the fans are going to feel, but we have some tremendous fans in Seattle, so the 12th man, I'm sure they were voting away, and I got a lot of support elsewhere, so I appreciate everybody's votes. And it ended up working out for me. You know, Cam had a great campaign going, I must say. You know, if he was running for president, I think he might have won.
He sure did. Now, when you look at the bracket and see how many players you actually beat out, it seems like a really humbling thing to come out as #1, but I think you said it best. You are the best.
I appreciate that. It is a humbling thing, man. It's humbling just to understand the support you get throughout this process. You know, you never really know until it's over, you know, how much fans appreciate and how much, you know, fans support you. And after something like this, after the fan vote, you really understand the support you have, and it's humbling.
The Panthers QB beat out a handful of players, including Antonio Brown, AJ Green, Jamal Charles, LaShawn McCoy, T.Y. Hilton, Alfred Morris, and Andrew Luck. Sherman himself has to get through many players like Alshon Jeffrey, Eddie Lacy, Jimmy Graham, Demarius Thomas, Luke Kuechly, Nick Foles, and Colin Kaepernick before meeting Newton in the finals. Congratulations on the contract extension. I know you must have been ecstatic when you signed that. What does that mean for you, and what does it mean for the Legion of Boom next year on the field?
It means it means, you know, it's a tremendous blessing for me and my family. You know, it changes some things financially, obviously. For the Legion of Boom, it means we get more time with one another. We get to play a few more years and try to make this a really special time for Seattle and the Seahawks, and that's what we plan on doing.
Okay. Now, this is not something that I personally believe in, but I have to ask. Everyone talks about the Madden curse. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I don't think about that. You know, I don't think any real football player thinks about the Madden curse. You know, I think it's something they fabricated, something they needed to talk about. But, you know, we're going to go out there, we're going to play, and the same as we always have. Okay.
Now, what can you tell your fans to expect next season from Richard Sherman?
More of the same. More of the same. You know, you can only be who you are. You know, everybody else is taken, so that's what I'm going to be.
So now that you have the Madden cover behind you, the next pick six, are you going to do something new in the end zone, maybe a couple more Temptations moves?
You know, I'm working on it. You know, you can't give it away. You can't give it away early. You know, I understand you're going for the inside scoop, but, you know, I can't give those things away just willingly. So, you know, just know it'll be something to see.
It'll be something to see. Now, I can tell you my father, he was actually a really big fan of that Temptations walk.
You know, I appreciate that. You know, got to take it back to the old school sometimes.
Old school,
you know,
Motown.
Remember where you came from.
Remember where you came from. I love that. Richard Sherman, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A legendary face who was on the Madden cover gave me his take. I am joined by the one, the only, the legend, Barry Sanders. Barry, you had a segment with one of my old co-workers at NFL Network where you picked the top two, Cam and Sherman. Now, you're obviously a professional. How'd you do it?
That's a good question. It was pretty much on the spot. But looking at the brackets, and it was definitely some strong candidates. Felt like with Richard, you know, there's just so much momentum, you know, behind, you know, the year that he's had.
After the big reveal is when the star treatment starts. What happens when you win the Madden NFL cover? You get your own photo ops. Let's check it out. I hope you enjoyed this exclusive Madden NFL coverage of reigning Super Bowl champion Richard Sherman. Stay tuned. After the break, we're learning about a combat sport that is sure to give you a great workout. Next. Now, yourself as a cover boy, what is it like for you to watch these next generations of players win, the Richard Shermans? What is it like to watch that? And, you know, you're not only watching, but you're presenting to them.
You know, it's kind of funny. I haven't played in a lot of years, but because I was on the cover last year, you know, I feel almost like I had a great season last year.
Welcome back to Get Fit. I'm Crystal Rich. You probably know of boxing and kickboxing as ways to work out, but I'm exploring a different type of combat sport to help you get fit. Originating in Thailand, Muay Thai boxing is a type of martial art that focuses on 8 limbs. The uniqueness of this combat sport is defined by its clinching and striking. I strolled down to the Thai Boxing Institute to get my feet wet.
Just wanted something that I could break a sweat, get my butt kicked, and at the same time learn something brand new.
I like Muay Thai because it's not just a martial art, it's a sport. So you actually have the chance to practice it in real life.
I didn't want to just go work out at a gym and feel like I was getting good at lifting weights. I actually wanted to learn a skill.
In preparation of learning the art of Muay Thai, the class begins with a high cardio-focused warm-up with jump ropes, running, and drills.
I think what's been great about Muay Thai is that no matter how long you've been doing it, every class is a challenge.
Students then thoroughly stretch before the intensity gets kicked up into high gears with punching drills. So Coach Vic, what is the difference between Muay Thai and kickboxing?
The difference between Muay Thai and kickboxing, there's several actually. Kickboxing emphasizes a little more boxing, a little more kicking, but Muay Thai encompasses, elbows, knees, clinching, sort of like a wrestling style, on top of like almost different rule set.
The kicking technique is practiced on the bag, where students rotate while learning how to properly strike.
You're physically pushed to the limit. Some days you feel like my kicks are great. The very next day you think, oh, I have a lot of work to do. And because of that, it's constantly a great challenge.
The real challenge comes into play when drill stations are set up and students rotate for a non-stop, high cardio and impact exercises.
Whether it's bag work, pure cardio that he runs us through, or just sparring. I mean, when he holds bags for you and you're kicking and punching and going through combinations, it's non-stop.
Muay Thai uses a lot of the limbs. I was looking it up and it said 8 of the limbs. So what kind of workout are your students getting, and where are they feeling it the most after they leave your class?
I would say Muay Thai is like a whole body workout. I mean, it's called the science of 8 limbs, right? As we said earlier, we use knees, elbows on top of punching and kicking, so you have 2 of those, so that's 8, right?
So you're really feeling it everywhere?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, you get a lot of core workout because you're kicking a lot, you're punching, you're turning your hips, you're turning your body. And then on top of that, we just work out abs, legs, arms, just try to get everything in there.
The drills go on for the majority of the class duration and changes from class to class.
I never get bored. I come as often as I do, and every day is a different kind of class, no matter if it's the same structure.
Now run through a little bit of the class for me. It was really fast paced, so I know anyone who takes this class will get whipped into shape really quick. Tell me about how the flow of your class is and some of the drills that you did today.
Well, today was the beginner's class, so we emphasized a lot of kicking. I would say kicking techniques are one of the more difficult techniques to get down for Muay Thai, so we practice that a lot ad nauseum.
At the tail end of class, students practice their striking one more time on the punching bags, then conclude with a cool-down stretch. If you would like to visit this class in Mar Vista, visit thethiboxinginstitute.com. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we're going one-on-one with a personal trainer. Hey everyone, welcome back to Get Fit. I'm Crystal Rich. I hope you are ready for your personal training session and your beach ready abs. I'm joined by personal trainer and creator of Abs in 8, Dan Wynn, to get you set for summer. Let's check it out. Abs in 8 is 8 exercises done in 8 minutes that are not strenuous and can be done almost anywhere. Abs in 8 concentrates on the mindset and mental component by using different guided meditations focusing on motivation, nutrition, and visualization to help you reach your goal. Creator Dan Wynn joined me to show me a few moves.
So the first exercise is we're gonna hit the lower abs, right? So just standing here, I'm gonna just raise my leg. And as I raise my leg, I'm focusing on the bottom. So it's not my leg raising. I'm using my core to pull my leg. So you ready? So I'm gonna go with the right and use my core. And I'm gonna pull my leg and squeeze. I could actually feel it right now. I'm gonna hold it, let go.
One of the guided meditations that Dan mentioned is one of the most important, visualization. Now for the visualization aspect, is that for when people are on the ground and actually doing crunches, something that they should picture?
Even when I walk into the gym, I already visualize what I'm doing that day. So this morning, I think I was doing chest. So before I get to doing the bench press, I actually close my eyes and visualize in my mind what I want to look like. So visualization start with every exercise.
The best part is you can do all of his exercises standing up.
So we hit the bottom of the abs, and I want to hit the top now. So from the top, what I do is I would put my hand behind my head, right? And I'm visualizing the top about 1.5 inches. I'm going to bend this way. It's just about 1 inch. I'm going 1, like that. And I'm using this muscle to squeeze.
Now, how does that health and wellness play into the Abs Innate program?
Of course, the mindset to me, that's really the important part of health and wellness, because people purchase many fitness programs, and guess what? 3 or 4 weeks later, it just sits there on the shelf. So I wanted to create something different to help people shift their mindset.
Dan showed me that through simple visualization and motivation, you can push yourself beyond what you thought possible.
Point this way, and I'm going to turn this way as far as I can. I want you to go, yeah, go ahead and do that. And turn as far as you can and stop where you're comfortable. Turn as far as you can. Pretty flexible. Okay? Wow. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Memorize that spot.
Got it.
Come all the way back. Ready? Go ahead and close your eyes now. And as you close your eyes, I want you to just focus in on my voice. I want you to visualize your waist. It's so flexible that it's made of a rubber band. I want you to see that in your mind. See what that looks like. Visualize that. Feel that in your abdominal. And as you do, go ahead and turn to your right. Visualize, turn as far as you can. Keep that picture in your mind that you're so flexible. Keep turning, you're so flexible. Your waist is made of a rubber band, and keep turning, and that's enough. Open your eyes.
Oh wow, I actually turned further.
Yeah.
The next exercise you can also do at home, work, or wherever you travel with just an elastic band.
So just hook it up to a doorknob, okay? And again, we're gonna hit the lower abs now. We're gonna drop this down, drop it down about your waist here. And notice that I'm gonna use my lower abs to pull me toward the door. And 4, and then from there, we're gonna turn this way to hit the upper abs. And then we're gonna go, same thing, we're gonna use our abs to pull ourselves.
To train with Dan and to learn all of the Abs Innate moves and meditations, visit absinnate.com. The program is free. Stay tuned. After the break, it's time to fit in a question. That's almost all the time we have for today, folks. I'm Crystal Rich. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, it's time to fit in a question. That's our newest segment where we're asking questions and getting tips for your sports, health, and fitness journeys. I ventured to USC to talk to Department of Physical Education professor Danielle Roman to find out how you can get fit at work. How can working professionals make time for fitness if they feel like they've had such a busy day or they have such a busy schedule or life and they feel like they just can't fit it in?
My whole goal with people is to move more. So let's say during a work day, you are busy, you are on the computer 5 hours, let's say, and that may be a short day for some people that are on the computer. I'm going to drink more water. These are some tips. Drink more water. What is that going to make you do?
And I see you have your water.
I do. I try to drink many of these a day. So drink more water. What is that? I have to go to the bathroom. So you get up and you move. You go to the bathroom. Instead of going to the closest bathroom, go to the furthest bathroom.
These are great tips.
Yeah. Maybe have your computer set so it shuts off. After an hour, I have to do my squats, my push-ups, my dips.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
so
feeling that.
Right? Now, if we want to exercise, I don't have time to exercise. I need to make the time. Even if it is a 20-minute, 15-minute high intensity, and that's the new thing right now is HIIT training, high intensity interval training. But even if it's a short burst, you will burn calories for a longer period of time.
Does walking suffice as fitness for people who feel like they just can't squeeze in some high intensity fitness in their day?
Walking is fantastic. It's non-impact. It's a great workout. A lot of people will walk. Maybe you get an hour for lunch, and I'm going to take half an hour to walk, and then I go eat for the other half. Make a good choice when you eat because you just walked. It's a fantastic exercise. Depending on your goals, it's not going to improve muscle strength. And let's say find some stairs.
That's always a big one.
Yep.
People will take the elevator, and then you'll see other people who will never take the elevator and always get like a little workout in, even if they're running up.
Exactly.
In the middle of the day.
Grab a water bottle, weights.
The average person, how long should they be working out per day? Say they are able to make it to the gym, and does a full body workout have to be on their mind for each time they're working out?
Great question, and it depends. So ACSM, American College of Sports Medicine, guidelines for cardiovascular exercise, we should be exercising 150 minutes a week. However, we get that at moderate intensity. So you can break it up 30 to 60 minute sessions, 3 days a week, most days a week, moderate intensity. You can go 20 to 60 minutes, 3 days a week at a vigorous intensity. So it just depends on what you want. You can go a long distance one day and then break up smaller high intensities other days.
I hope you enjoyed the show. Follow Get Fit on Twitter at GetFitTWC and like us on Facebook at GetFitTWC. Catch this episode or any old episode on demand by going to Channel 1, selecting local, arts and lifestyle, be healthy, and get fit. For Time Warner Cable Community, I'm Crystal Rich.